Good run. Good run. Being held down. They're all offside.
Play league or what?
Push the winger out of the way. He's been caught down. Last tackle coming up. Half time.
Alrighty, here we go. We got another episode of the Cook Islands Rugby League show. We got our man Mata all the way from where are you from?
Cook Islands Rugby League.
All right. We got our man Mata. You got myself G-Dub, the guy with the hair and the guy with the hat. All right, don't get confused. All right, so we had a great action of rugby league on the weekend out at Tangia. Quick summary, Mata.
Another fantastic weekend of rugby league. Very tough conditions, very hot. I don't know how the players do it, but got to keep them cool out there. And good job, everybody. Another great day in Muri.
Now, I don't want to be too biased because my family's from out that way, but it's a great place to play.
Yes.
And if you want to have a swim, just literally right next door. So a great setting. Kids were out there having a lot of fun.
Beautiful.
And the rugby league action was pretty good.
Yeah, fantastic.
I'm just going to say pretty good. I'm not going to say like top shelf. It was just pretty good. Let's get straight into some results.
Yes, let's have a look at this. We looked at last Friday, March 14th. We had a massive clash out there in the men's Premier grade. It was 2 versus 3. Titigavaka Bulldogs taking on the Ararangi Bears. Final score, Bears 30, Bulldogs 22.
Yeah, that's a interesting game, that one. I kind of saw it playing out a little bit different, but what's your summary of that game?
From what I can recall, the first 20-25 minutes, the Bears came out hot, aggressive, and really smashed it up in offense and defense and tried to send a message to the Dogs. Dogs came back in the second half, I felt, but it was too late. The damage had been done.
Yeah, from myself being a rugby league fan, it was probably one of the most frustrating games I've watched, to be honest, because there was lots of mistakes. So there was a case of the dropsies.
Yes.
And on both squads, but more so Titikavika. I don't know what it was, man. It was just pass, drop, pass, drop. Scrum, it was one of those stop-start kind of games. And for me, this is going to sound really lame, but the team that didn't drop the ball as much won the game.
I got to agree with you, though. Yeah, the Doggies like that fluid play. They like the ball moving through the hands out wide, but you're right, a lot of dropsies.
I don't know if there was some butter on that ball. Maybe we need to put some Marmite on that ball or something, make it a bit more sticky, but... bit of a stink thing to say, but that was just from a fan watching it. It was like, another drop. It was just like, I was getting frustrated. And let's get back to that scoreline. They obviously managed to hold the ball for a bit because they managed to score some points. But if you take the drops away, it would have been a fantastic match. So I don't know. Can't explain it, right?
Yeah, it's hard to say, but I still feel the Bears came out hard. They really rattled them. It's the first time I've seen this season a team come out 25 minutes and absolutely lay it down. I think it sent a message to the whole competition.
Yeah, well, maybe that's it. Yeah. Maybe that's Ararangi causing the drops by applying pressure. And maybe that's it. But
could be an answer. Otherwise, that ball is full of butter. But it's one of these
slippery. I'll tell you what. Let's go to some footage. I don't know if this footage is going to capture what we're talking about, but there's only one way to find out.
Bears on attack.
I got one and then
One thing about this Bears team, they got some serious size in this pack. Very fit big men.
I believe that kid there's the youngest guy on the field. So it shows a lot of heart.
Yeah, a lot of heart. I don't know if there were any arms on that tackle. It's a break by the Dogs. He's still trying to score. Try time.
Oh yeah, he ran in a couple with that big fella there.
Oh yeah, big man. Running too high. Yeah, they just keep bashing me down. The media team loves these run-up hits, loves the action. It's Actually, a good crowd on the Friday.
Let's give props to the crowd who turned up. I was one of them. And again, that footage doesn't really capture. I mean, of course, you're not going to do footage of drops and drops and drops.
Yeah.
But if you did, it would be extremely frustrating to watch. So I don't know if Arangi necessarily deserved that game, but they definitely got the W. They scored more points. So hey.
Yep.
Something to work on there, boys, and Titikavika, something to work on there as well. A bit of homework.
Yeah, a bit of homework. Bears on the momentum now. Started off 0-2. I think they won 3 or 4 in a row now.
Yeah, including in that one. So look out for Arangi.
Look out.
They'll definitely take that win. But I got a few things to work on.
Yep.
Now let's keep rolling. Let's go to the junior grades now, and let's check out some of their results.
Yes. So then we move to Saturday. All the action at Nukupure Park, Ngatangia. Massive day of rugby league. Unbelievable stuff. In our junior grades, under 14s, we had Avachu Eels 38, Sea Eagles 0. Aye. Under 16s, Eels 30, Bears 16. Under 19s, Avachu Eels 22, Sea Eagles 22 in a blockbuster. It's a draw.
All right, let's go straight. Well, actually, do you want to talk about the juniors a little bit?
Yeah, juniors going well. Good to see the juniors out. I think the Avachu Eels are out in force every week. I don't know how many kids are down there, but got teams every week. Avachu, well done. It was all good from the junior grades. A little bit of a letdown in the under 16s. There was a lot of niggly play, fighting. I know the kids, we were all 16 once. We were all jacked up on testosterone, but come on, guys. Hey, let's clean up the game a little bit. Otherwise, good round for the juniors.
Yeah, I discussed something that might be controversial, and I think I'm gonna. This is the great platform to be controversial, right?
Turn it up.
Seems like Avachu 14s got a lot of numbers, right?
Yeah.
They got a lot of numbers. What's the story with them having 2 teams? See that side. I understand that it may be controversial. I don't know, but I think just from myself being a fan of the game, people just need to take a step back. You know, I think there might be some rules about you can't have more than one. I don't know. But what's the other answer?
Yes.
Do nothing.
Yeah, just kids on the sideline.
I'm not a fan of doing nothing. I'm not a fan of one team having 30 players and another team having 7. Right? So 2 teams actually have to combine, right? So I put it out there to the community, what really is so wrong with Avachu having 2, like having our 14s A and B?
Oh, turn it up.
What's wrong? Maybe I need to
Great
be
call
on
for the community.
Maybe I need to be on some meeting or something, but I don't know. People might start throwing things at me, but the other option is do nothing. What does that solve? Just a thought.
Yeah.
Just a thought. I'm going to agree with you. The 16s got a little scrappy. I don't know if there was some underlying paybacks going on there. I think our officials probably need to step up the game, which they did.
Yep.
But maybe that's last thing you want to do is send people in the bin, and that's what happened. So hopefully 16s will calm down and just show us some great football, which they did. But there was some emotion there for some.
Yeah.
It actually felt like a grand final game.
It did actually. Yeah, intensity of a grand final. Unbelievable. Just I don't know what happened. Kids went nuts.
It felt like they were paying for 10k each or something.
So come on, kids.
You don't even get a can of Coke, bro. So what's all the anger?
The anger and aggression.
I thought there was a lot of anger there, and anyway,
Come on, guys.
let's just bring it down. 19s.
22 all. I didn't actually even expect that result. I thought one team was miles ahead, and then I saw the final.
I think it was a domination, and then it was a comeback.
Yeah.
I think from memory. But
well done. 22 all.
But the skill level on the 19s, pretty impressive.
Future looks bright.
Future looks
Tell ya.
extremely bright. Okay, now let's move over to our ladies.
Yes. And then we finally got our women's domestic competition underway in the weekend. We had the Lady Bears versus the Lady Panthers. Lady Bears 16, Lady Panthers 6.
All right, great to see the girls rock up. Great to see the girls wearing the colours.
Yeah, good
well
to see.
done. Scoreline is probably about right.
Yep,
I think.
right.
And what can we say? Congratulations going out to Arorangi.
Congratulations, ladies. It was tough considering the netball was on. Managed to get those two teams out there. Yeah.
That's a great point. So are we saying that potential rugby players are playing netball?
Yeah, there's going to be some loss of
Some
players, clashes. Yeah, ladies love their netball too, so it's going to be a balancing act for the next few weeks.
And that's been going on for years, right? I mean, someone like me says, well, why do netball play on a different day?
Oh,
But that's just me. Oh, I can feel the daggers.
come on, netball.
I can feel all the daggers coming at me. But I mean, I don't
Wednesday
know.
night.
I mean, I don't know what the answer is, but I guess something's got to give, and someone's going to suffer there. But I don't know if that's the right answer. But then you've got that whole bringing it all together thing.
Yeah, there's an answer in there somewhere.
There is a solution. We are solution based.
Yeah.
So let's check out some footage.
Oh, yeah.
For the ladies. Here we go. Where are we? Got to push the right button.
Footage for
And
the
here we go.
ladies. First game of the round. I'm not sure who that number 3 is.
I'm
That
going
lady
there.
is bad. Heavy workload. Beats 3-4 tacklers.
A nice little fin there.
Yep.
Only half to the left.
Lady
and
Bears
we have
on
a
the
play,
attack.
number 12.
Oh, there's a
looking
gap.
strong. Oh, they only got touched on the shoulder.
Hey.
Let's see the try. Did we see the try?
Oh, what? It's like a 50-meter try. Oh, good effort chasing. I got to give that. She never gave up.
That's right. That's what we like to see.
Oh, there's Reba Brown, one of the
nice
stars
little-
of the game. Oh, set her up.
That was a hospital pass. That's okay. Yo, girl, got it down.
Yeah, put it down.
No, that's got short. Possibly the winning try there.
It could be the winning try.
The old no double movement there. No double movement. So again, what was the scoreline one more time?
So we got Lady Bears 16, Lady Panthers 6.
All right.
Well done to the ladies.
Again, congratulations to the woman. Okay, let's roll on to the Prims.
Yep. And then of course a double header of men's Premier League action in our first match. Avachu Eels 32, TKV Warriors 6.
Now, some would sort of question that scoreline there. I'm happy that the Warriors put something on the board. 6. Avachu 32. What's your thoughts on that?
Bit of a surprise, very surprised actually. Every week TKV's conceded 50, 60, 70 points. So TKV did man up in this match, but I don't know if the Eels will be happy with that.
Yeah, well, I mean, they'll be happy with the win.
Yeah, happy get the W.
Yeah, but didn't quite turn it on, eh?
Nah, didn't look like the Avachu Eels.
So we did see our boy. We've got our coach on the field as well, which sends a kind of message there. Are they struggling with players?
Yeah, their bench looked short on the weekend. A lot of new faces. I know there's a lot of injuries. Our man Nathan at fullback got a bit of a moon boot.
Right.
There's a couple of other heavy injuries, so the season might be taking its toll.
Well, as they do, they find players, they step up, and even if the coach has got to run on the field, they do.
The legend.
Maybe Ox, you got to suit up too, buddy.
Ox,
If Clive
you're
can do it. All right, so we've got some footage here of that game, Avachu versus
Oh, here we go. TKV manning up, double tackles. It was a weird game, a lot of mistakes when you were on attack, just turning the ball over. Very frustrating to watch, actually. TKV had 2 or 3 chances. They got over the try line, but just couldn't convert.
Yeah, a bit of a contrast to the first period's game because it wasn't the case of the dropsies, it was the case of mistakes.
Yeah, mistakes.
So, Avachu running another try there.
Try time. Of course, the other two players got a lot of natural talent. They'll create something. Try time again for the Eels.
Yeah, nice little easy, lazy try there. Avachu definitely got pace.
Absolutely. Pace kills, speed kills. They'll destroy teams.
I mean, they're not the biggest squad in the lineup, but man, those boys are quick.
Very quick.
All right, so congratulations to Avachu.
Yeah.
They'll take the win.
They'll take the win.
And I guess they can only build on next week, right?
Yeah, well done, TKV. Yeah, well done.
Well done. Okay, let's move to the game of the week.
Oh, and the game of the week, we saw the hosts, Sea Eagles, take on the competition leading Tupapa Panthers at the moment, and the score, Panthers 48, Sea Eagles 8.
Yes, very one-sided
Very
affair there. Seagulls can't be happy about that. I don't know. I can't put my finger on that one.
Yeah, they really cracked from the kickoff. The first kickoff, I think they dropped the ball.
Yeah.
From then it was
sort of downhill, eh?
It was all downhill. Could've
Yeah,
recovered.
Coach Dave there, not going to be happy.
Not gonna be happy.
I don't know, man. Seagulls. Something's got to switch. Maybe they got to flip the switch. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tupapa looking like Tupapa.
Looking like the Panthers. Very strong all round.
All right, let's go to some footage.
Very well drilled Panthers. Very fit. Mobile. You can see why they're undefeated so far.
Oh boy, Tom on the field.
Hey. Oh, there's kind of running it from the car park. There he is.
Man, he loves it.
Loves it.
Loves those hit-ups.
Their post-contact meters must have been crazy. Oh, this is a brilliant try. Oh, Mafu Kalas. There he goes. He's off.
Oh, nice little valiant dive here.
One's a beat. It's coming. Look at him. Oh, he's playing with the winger.
Oh, number 2.
Yeah, that post-contact, destructive. Good tackle, brother. Through the hands.
That's some pretty nice football there.
Very nice. Champagne football. Oh, he's Captain New Biggie. Beautiful.
So, the question remains, who can beat the Panthers?
Who can stop the Panthers at the moment? We might find out this weekend.
Okay.
Okay, hold the horses.
I was about to dive into something. Okay, pull the
Hold
reins
the
back.
horses.
Okay.
I'll just make one note about this game, the Panthers Eagles game. I think I saw the try of the season. It was not on those highlights, but I think number 3, the centre for the Panthers, Rudy, there was a try where he beat 5 players.
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly. Fended 2, sidestep 2, ran over the last one. I was like, that, unbelievable stuff. Well done, brother.
Yeah, our camera team got a bit of work to do. We've got the try of the season.
Try of the season, I believe.
And we didn't catch it. Or maybe we did catch it, we just didn't feature it. Yeah, so maybe we'll try and dig that up.
Get that.
I think, I do believe there was an overwhelming try of that game, and I think it was that one that you're describing. So, well
done, brother.
Well done.
Well done, both teams.
Okay, now we've got a couple of honorary mentions. I think it is.
Yes, let's get some mentions for the fans.
Yep.
So, of course, every week we give a point system to our players, and for the men, it leads to the John Whittaker Award. So, this week, our women finally had a run out, and our MVP for the ladies is Samantha Lockington. Also, special mentions Mona Taura, is it?
Yep.
Haimata Heather and Rima Brown.
All right, so we've got some footage, a bit of a highlight reel from Samantha Lockington.
Yeah, Samantha Lockington.
So let's go check that out right now.
There she goes, number 12. Oh, that's that one with the try. Oh, she looks very strong. Hard to tackle. Oh, working hard on defence too. She's got a high whip, Rick.
Excellent. Well done to our girl Samantha.
done,
We
Samantha.
need some female heroes. We need
Yes,
some standout players, and it looks like you're it. So for this week,
this week.
So well done. Keep up the work there, Samantha. And she's looking very agile.
Yeah, very agile for a big lady, man. Dangerous.
Shock, girl. Do your thing. Now over to the fellas. We've got some honorary mentions now.
Yeah, honorary mention for the boys. As mentioned, we just keep collecting points every week, leading towards the John Whittaker Trophy. So our player of the round, his name's come up before.
Yes.
Mafu Kalas from the Panthers, MVP. Special mentions, Basil Matapo from the Bears. Oh, that's my man Rudy there.
Yes.
Rudy Sifa. And an Iro from the Bulldogs. Well done, brother.
Even got someone from the famous Iro family getting a mention. Okay, so again, we've got a nice little highlight reel of our boy Mafu. Let's check that out.
The little general. There he is. Scoops it up. Last tackle. 80 metres. Got the pace to burn. Very agile.
Actually, I would do the same.
There he goes, busting through again.
Oh, man, easy.
Yeah. Dummies 1, dummies 2, fiends 2. Oh. Yeah, those little inside balls, eh? You don't know whether he's dummying or it's an inside ball. Very dangerous. And he kicked.
And he's a kicker as well. So, definitely rocking with the whole package there, that boy.
Woo-hoo.
And doing extremely well. Our coach Darren. Darren Purdy must be extremely happy with the halves and how they're playing. In fact, the forwards are smashing it up. The backs are doing their job. So looking like a potential. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it.
It's getting cold.
Looking at a potential defeatless season. I'm just putting that out just to challenge the other teams.
Yeah.
But they could just be. They could have a flawless season.
They get it too easy, guys.
If they carry on like this. So Darren, whatever you're doing, buddy, keep up the good work. Okay, what's next? We've got a segment that we're going to add to the show.
Yeah.
Could be controversial, which I think our show is lacking. We need some more controversy.
Bring it on.
Well, not really. We've come up with this concept called chop up the rules.
Chop up the rules.
We're chopping it up, all right? And we're going to chat about. We're not going to talk about all the rules, but we're going to talk about maybe one or two specifically each week.
Yeah.
And hopefully clarify, because there may be some confusion out there in rugby league world. So we want to talk about the water boys of all things. Now, maybe Mata, you can clarify, I guess, the role of a water boy or girl. Let's not,
water girl.
Let's not discriminate. And what they can and can't do.
Yes. So during the first round, there were a lot of issues about the water boys. We come to the games to watch the game. And there were a lot of questions like, what's this guy doing on there? Why is he hanging out with his water bottle? So the general rule of the water boy or water girl is to take a message from the coach, run it on, deliver the message in a water and run straight back off the field and return to their bench area. So no lagging on the field, no walking up and down the sidelines. We just want to clean up that area of play, right? We don't want guys running around. This is not the NRL, guys running around. We just want a clean field. And we had a lot of problems with that. But in the last 2 weeks, we've had meetings with referees and coaches, and it seems to be improving. We started to clean that up.
I remember there was an incident in the NRL where our water boy was coaching, right? And the ref, you remember there was a situation, and the ref stopped the game, said, "You get off your coaching."
Yeah.
Right?
No coaching.
So hopefully we don't get to that point, because if that's happening at the NRL level, it potentially can happen with us. So just to clarify, water boys I thought was to take water.
Yeah, they can take the water. Take the water on. A message for the boys and get off.
But you can take a little mental text message from the coach. Hey, work on this. Watch out for that. And it's almost like what are we saying, bro? 10 seconds?
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Straight off.
No, 10-second little conversation.
Yeah, it's a little 10-second conversation.
And then get the hell out.
Yeah.
Get the hell out.
You'll notice the most successful teams utilize this the best. The Panthers are one of the best at using this. Bulldogs too. If you can utilize it very well, your team will improve. Your team will
so it's part of the game.
Yeah, it's part of the game.
And coaches see the game differently to what you're seeing on the field, right? So they can see a hole, they can see a weakness, they can see let's try this, etc.
Yeah.
So go out with that little mental message and get the hell off.
Yeah, get off.
I mean, the other thing that you could potentially look at is if you're on the opposing team and you see a water boy, you could potentially see another player there, and it can throw carry off your game. You're like, oh, I thought he was a player, you know, and he shouldn't even be in the vision.
Shouldn't even be there.
All right, shouldn't even be there.
But I know it's hard for some of the water boys. You know, they still think they're in the game. You know, they get absorbed. But I'm still out here. But come on, guys, on and off.
The chest goes out. Yeah, I'm a water boy. Yeah, I used to be. Hey, I used to be guy.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the first rule that we want to clarify is around what you can and can't do around the water boy or girl. And the second one is substitution. This can be quite controversial. Maybe we can get Mata to clarify. You could probably spend an hour on it, but just some aspects of the substitution.
Yeah, I'll isolate 2 key rules of the substitution. The first rule is you can only substitute when your team is on attack. Yeah, you can never substitute when you're on defense. Your boys might be on the goal line defending. They got to work hard. We can't put fresh players on there.
Okay.
So that's the first thing.
Yep.
And the second thing is you cannot substitute during a scrum.
Right.
Once a scrum's been called, we have to complete that
Form the scrum. Yeah.
Have the ball come out, the first tackle, and then we can immediately make that change if you're on attack.
Right.
Very important. Yeah. What's very important is if we were allowing changes during the scrum, it's chaos. You've got guys coming on. We want to scrum and get the game going.
Right. And is that universal, that rule?
So we're currently on the IRL rules for the Cook Islands League, so I believe it's international.
It must be.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to watch the next NRL game to see if they see if they sub on a scrum.
Yeah.
And I think you won't find it.
I don't think we'll see it.
Okay, cool. So, I think our local boys and myself included will probably see it as a time to do a sub. Oh well, the game stopped.
Yeah.
Coach, take me out or put me in, but that's not the time. No. All right, wait for the scrum to complete so the game can flow. Then you can scrum, and then you can only sub on offense.
Yes, that's right. Very important, rugby league fans.
Only when you're on attack, you cannot sub when you're on defense. It's probably helping you actually. That's that little rule. And there's more aspects to substitution, but those are the 2 that we're gonna keep it in our new segment called Chop Up the Rules. We're chopping it up. So hopefully if one person out there watching this has learned something, then we've done our job.
Yeah, I think hopefully.
If no one's learned anything, then we need to get sacked. we need to get fired. All right, we've got a few more things. We've got an international game that we need to talk about.
Yes, breaking news, fans. You might have caught this in the last day or 2. So this year in October, we have the Pacific Championships, our regular comp with our PNG and Fiji brothers. But in addition, there is a World Cup qualifier. The Cook Islands will be taking on the South Africa Rhinos in October. Location to be confirmed. Winner qualifies for the World Cup.
Oh, I thought I saw somewhere that was going to be held in France or something.
Hey, there are 2 matches. France will be playing Jamaica.
Oh,
South Africa will be playing us.
Okay, maybe
they got the France game.
They got the France game.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of things there. Congratulations to our boys to have a qualifier.
We got a chance, guys.
And then obviously the other thing is, which is massive, the preparation that goes towards building towards that. Do we know things like who our coaches are and things like that?
We've got our coaching staff. Currently, it's Carmichael Hunt.
Okay.
And we've got a number of assistants. But I think our main thing is we need to secure our top Cook Islands players.
Yes.
We need them. We need you, boys. We need you for this big match.
Well, we've been always talking about how wonderful Samoa have embraced it. Samoan players. Tonga have embraced this, playing for their nation, playing for their country, waiting for our Cook Island boys to step up.
This weekend, our Mini Mods Junior program continues. It really stuns me. There's more and more kids coming every Saturday. Thank you, parents. Thank you, coaches. So this weekend, we head to Aratere Park in Avatu. 9:45. Bring down the kids. Do some passing skills, tackling, defense, attack, motor skills, speed, motor skills, strength. It's all there. Love it. Just can't believe it. Great to see the future superstars, every Saturday.
All right, so mini mods all happening out there at Avatu. Get in there nice and early. Now we've been covering We've been covering a lot of ground, and we haven't even talked about the draw.
We haven't even covered the draw.
So let's get to that right now.
Yeah, okay. We enter week 2 of round 2 this weekend. Friday, 21st of March, we head to Avachu. Premier men's match. Bulldogs versus the Warriors. That's our first match this Friday, 5 p.m. Oh, that's going to be a nice match. Saturday, we kick off under 14s, 10:45. Eels versus Bears, Sea Eagles. Okay. Under 16s, Eels versus Sea Eagles, 12:45. 1:45, under 19s, Eels versus Sea Eagles. Hey, Eels all around, mate. Playing at home.
Well, and Seagulls.
Oh, and Sea Eagles. 3 o'clock, our women's domestic competition match. Lady Panthers take on the Lady Bears again. Round 2.
So hopefully these girls can front up. Hopefully it doesn't clash with the netball. I guess that's just what happens. But just to clarify, the 14s, Natanga and Ararangi have combined.
Yes.
That's why Mata said Bears, Sea Eagles, right? But the 16s and 19s is
all Eagle.
all Sea Eagles, and all versus Avachu. Now Avachu will be happy because they haven't played at their home ground for a while due to weather conditions and dealing with the cyclone and swampiness and all that sort of stuff. So we'll be looking forward to them hosting and putting on a great bit of rugby. Before we get to the Prems, Mata, is there any possibility about TKV hosting a game? Is there any?
Yeah, there are some discussions in play. As we know, TKV has a ground, but it cannot be used at the moment. It's a bit unstable.
Some issues there. Okay.
Yeah, so they cannot host at their ground. I'm hearing little words that one of the clubs has come forward and offered to possibly let TKV
be the host
at that ground and collect the takings and sell food. So hopefully we can pull that off.
Okay. So watch the space.
Watch the space,
I just thought I'd put it out there because we haven't had anything out there in TKV.
Nothing from TKV.
It would be absolutely great to have a game out there. Probably haven't been there since 19. Been a while. It's been a while. So watch the space, and the CIRL will let us know. Okay, let's get to the 2 Prem games.
And our double header of Prems men's action starts at 3:30 in Avachu on Saturday, and turn it up. It's the Panthers versus the Bears.
Ooh, let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Wait a minute, we better pause on that. Are you suggesting that this is the game that Tupapa might get an L? Are you suggesting?
Yeah, it's going to be possible. Panthers are running hot, undefeated. But I believe this Bears team really showed something last week, and they're on a roll. There's one team in the comp that can really disrupt your play, and it's the Bears. Yeah.
Well,
there's going to be a clash. Huge. I think this is 1 versus 2. Yeah, possibly at the moment.
Okay, so there you go. Mata said it. I didn't say it.
Hey.
Mata said it. So that's 4 Bears versus Tupapa. Let's go to the game of the week.
And our game of the week, 5 o'clock, host team Avachu Eels welcoming the Sea Eagles.
Now, Seagulls didn't play a good game. I will arguably say Avachu didn't necessarily play a good game. So 2 teams that will want to come back and not make the same mistakes. So that should be a great game as well. But you're absolutely right. Ararangi could be your time, boys.
Could be your time.
Could be your time to knock off the number 1 seed.
Woo! This is going to be epic, this clash. Don't miss it. Yeah.
All right, well, we've covered a lot of area. The thing is, I think we need to remember is Cook Island's rugby league season is not that long.
Yeah.
I think it's 2.5 months.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't think it's quite 3 months long. So, NRL's like 27 weeks, right? It's a massive window.
Huge.
But before you start thinking about when am I going to support the rugby league competition, you got to do it quick because it's not a massive comp. We're into week 6, is it? We've just had week 6, sorry. We're about to creep into week 7. So there's not too many weeks left. So we do hope you guys get out there and support and get out there to other churches in town. So do your shopping in town, do whatever you got to do in town, and whip over and watch some rugby league.
Yeah.
All right, Mata, anything else?
Nah, too good. Loving it. Great show today. Rugby league.
All right, that's us. We out. Play league.
Oh, what?
Or what?
Never look like misses. The crowd goes wild. The crowd goes wild. They needed that. It's a good run. Good run. Being held down. They're all offside.
Play league or what?
Push the winger out of the way. He's been brought down. Last tackle coming up. Half time. Never looked like misses.